Hey, what's up, Tro fam? DJTronuk Media here, and as you can see, I'm actually back at home right now because it's spring break and I'm in college. So this week, I want to cover something a little different, and that is going to be because I went to South by Southwest last year, and I want to explain how my experience was and also touch on why I'm not there this year. One of the biggest things I want to touch on is that South by Southwest is such a great place for many people to go to, especially if you're into media, affordable tech, camera gear, entertainment, music, interactive type things. All of that is what South by Southwest is about. And my experience there that I had last year was one of the best experiences that I ever went through in my almost entire life. So what you can do at South by Southwest, you can watch films, of course. You can attend music events if you have the right bands. I think they changed that up a little bit this year to make it easier. And also you can join interactive activities. And what those are is like meetings with different kinds of people from different professions, learn some things about those, take some workshops and things like that, which I kind of did last year, but not as much as I should have. And the reason why I'm not going to it this year is because I'm actually a little busy. I'm doing my senior film project so that I can graduate from college, of course. And, at some point I'll probably try and post a little something about it. It's going to be showing in our film festival, and we're going to try and put it in other film festivals. I don't want to exactly put up too much things about that online right now, but at some point I'll show you all exactly what it is about. Another thing about South by Southwest is that you can do so many great things there. I actually got to network with so many people when I went there. I got to meet Lil Dicky, who's a rapper. That was an awesome experience, and I actually have some pictures on that. Also, I got to meet Matthew Cherry, who goes by Matt, so Matt Cherry, and I met him while I was there at South by Southwest. Really cool guy, nice to meet him. I really suggest for many people to go to South by Southwest. You can meet many kinds of directors of different films. You can get to just network with everyone who's there. Everyone is either in films, loves watching films, or they're actually a film director or filmmaker. And that's what makes it so awesome. You can be a podcaster, you can be music talent, TV talent, anything like that. And you'll meet many more people of your same niche or niche, however you want to say that. And you'll be able to just connect and make so many connections. For me, I was a junior in college last year when I went there, and I got to meet tons of people to the point where they remembered my name. I would walk through the city of Austin, Texas, and people would actually call my name. I felt like I was back at home. My friends who were there were like, wow, DJ, so many people know you here. Have you been here before? And I was like, oh, no, this is my first time. And while I was there, people who I got to meet would even say, wow, DJ, have you been here before? Do you know these people? And that, I wasn't trying to be like that. But what I was trying to do was network and get to know as many people as possible. And that's what I suggest for y'all to do. If you ever go to a film festival, whether you're at South by Southwest in Texas, or if you're at your local film festival, like here in Maryland, we have the Maryland Film Festival, and I also attended that last year and did the exact same thing, talking with different directors, different people who were there, trying to get to know people so that I can make the most connections that I can do. And by the way, if you do it right, you might even get numbers of people who are important, like Matthew Cherry. I actually got to talk with him. I got his email, and then I got a few of his contacts because of the fact that I was networking with people, talking with them, and being natural about it. These are things that you want to try and do if you ever go out to a film festival or go to different kinds of networking type places. You don't want to just stand back in the background. You want to get involved and get interactive and talk with people so you can make these connections. One big thing that made me stand out from the rest of all the other college students that I went there with, or just from anyone else who's there who's not really thinking about this, is I had my cards with me. And at that point, I didn't have any business cards. What I had was student cards. So even for college students and students of just any kind, make sure you have a card for you as your student brand. You want to make sure that you're making these, because what I did was I had cards, and I'm not gonna lie, I was printing them out by myself at first and cutting them out, but what I did was I won 500 cards for free. So that I had a little advantage there. But you want to make sure that you're doing the same thing. Think about this: there's VistaPrint out there's other kinds of places that you can go on to get your cards printed. Make sure you are printing these cards. You can even buy them from Staples, a thing that lets you print a layout onto a sheet that's already perforated, and then you can just cut your cards out there and get yourself some business cards. So I highly suggest going to these types of events with business cards or anything else you can just market your brand with. This is so awesome. This is so easy to be able to make all these connections, and that's why I want to go to South by Southwest again next year. And also I'm going to be trying to go to many different other kinds of festivals so that I can keep doing this and keep meeting more people and creators and doing everything that I like to do. I love meeting people. It's one of the best things in the world for me. So keep these things in mind for when you're thinking about film festivals and going to South by Southwest or any other ones like Sundance and things like that. These are very important things to keep in mind for your experience when you go out there and you're building connections. So lastly, I know this video wasn't exactly like my normal videos. I haven't really shown you anything special, but you know, this week is a little different for me. I'm on spring break and I'm also spending time with my family and things like that. So I want to be able to give you all a video this week, but I also want it to be meaningful and not just me talking. So you know, this is actually important because it's South by Southwest and it's dealing with the same kind of things that I talk about. South by Southwest has a gear expo, they have a game expo, they have many other kinds of expos where you can get to check out different forms of tech, camera gear, and entertainment. So these are 3 topics that I always am talking about on this channel, and I want you all to think about this for if you want to do the things that I'm talking about in real life and meet other people who are doing the same thing. If you want to see my experience that I had when I was out there at South by Southwest last year, then I highly suggest that you go and watch my video, which is actually on my freelance channel, which is called Exhilarating Films, and I'll attach that up here on one of the cards and also have it on the end screen. The way I spell exhilarating is a little different, you know, I don't spell it the exact way it is. My freelance page right now is just covered with college videos for right now, to be honest, but that's my other YouTube channel, so please feel free to go over there and watch that video and just get to know more about South by Southwest. I highly suggest it. It's down there in Texas. My friend Justin Bravo might know exactly what I'm talking about when he sees this, but you know, South by Southwest is something that's really great, and I highly suggest it for all of my viewers and all of my subscribers to check it out at some point in their lives. I'm going to be there next year, hopefully. Just have to make sure I have the time for it because I want to continue doing networking, talk about this channel, talk about my favorite people that I'm doing this channel for, and also just get to communicate and connect with other types of creators just like me and do more things and get better as I'm doing it. So if you felt like this video was helpful, or if you just enjoyed this video, because this video is more just a talking head type video, but if you feel like you liked it, please go ahead and hit that like button down below, subscribe, and also comment and let me know exactly what you liked about it, and if you're going to go to South by Southwest, if you're already there, or if you're going to do it in the future. So as I always say, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.